Hello adventurers and welcome back to Valk'rain Gaming. So we're on episode 18 now of our Divinity 2 playthrough. And what I did quickly just after the last episode, after he was able to escape the clutches of Dallas the Hammer and sail through the echoes of the gods, let's had a quick look around this boat and I was able to find the trader, Torquin, who does a lot of trading now. He seems to have taken on that role in our storyline here. And I was able to just get myself some gear for Freya and sell some of the junk that we got. I did leave me broke though, unfortunately, but I was able to buy these two daggers now, which means she's going to be doing a ton of damage, hopefully. Got some physical rune on there to give it some more damage aspect as well. I was also looking to see if there was any quests on here that I could start off, so obviously I could start this episode a bit quicker. But unfortunately there's none. But I did find a boat, and this boat apparently is going to take us to shore, so what we're going to do now is just going to dive straight in now, get ourselves up onto shore. Valk'rain leading the party way. Here we are now. Let's see what we got around here. Let's have a look at this here barrel. Nothing to loot. I am now completely poor though, so we won't be buying anything for a while. Some fish here. Don't want any poisoned fish. Not my cup of tea. That looks like a waypoint up there as we walk around the poison. Never got around that maze. Right then, let's see what else we can find around here then. So I'm excited now to be hitting into this new part of the game. Really excited to be doing this. This game is definitely tickling my fancy and I'm really into it now. Got a few extra things as well. We got Loki on here. I was able to put him appointed to summon in. So we got an elemental totem now that we can drop down in the fight. An extra little ally. Oh, there's a shark on the beach here. What you doing up here, Mr. Shark? Oh, we've made ourselves smelly here. We don't want to be too smelly. Wonder how we get rid of that. Quick wash in the water. Yeah, that's what I thought. So what we're going to do now, we're going to use Loki's ability to talk to animals here and see what Mr. Shark's doing here, or Mrs. Shark.
Gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
So we're going to have to save this shark here, see what it needs.
It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
No, die here. Monsters in the water. Monsters in the deep.
So it's definitely a Mrs. Shark. I wonder if she refers back to the monster being the Kraken in there. I mean, that thing was nasty. That's something that we didn't need to be dealing with quite early on. Although we do have to exact our revenge upon it. Let's see if we can find out some more information off her.
Monsters bigger. More and more growing.
I mean, she definitely doesn't want to go back in there. Either way, she's going to die. And this is a bit of a... It's a bit of a moral crossroads here for our party, because Valk'rain's lawfully good. However, we do have Freya, and Freya's a bit of a gets the job done sort of gal. We're going to have to put it out of its misery, I think.
Its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns away and gets back to drowning in the bloody sunshine.
I don't think we should leave it here in pain. And if we throw it back to the water, the Kraken's definitely going to eat it all up. So we'll use Freya just to put it out of its misery. You will be remembered, Lady Shark. Whoa. We turned her into bones. Damn, Freya, you scary. Oh, we have got a bloody leg here. I wonder if we can use Loki to try and get some information off this one.
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Oh, no way. That Lady Shark ate Joe. Poor Joe. We did complete a quest there, though. I mean, that's such a handy, like, ratio for the elves on there that they can just eat any, like, sort of, like, limb. And you get a bit of information off it. Is there anything else that we need off here? No. Nothing from us then, so we're going to continue on through this quest. So as we play through this series now, the characters that I've made here, they're definitely going to grow up as well, and we're going to do some backstories for them. Keep it all interesting. Freya's definitely going to be our rogue with the cause. She's going to get the job done. No messing about from her. The dead civilian down here. Whoa, look at that thing. We can't leave that lady in distress there. We're going to have to go help her. Look at that. Oh, damn, she dead. She's not surviving that. Frozen, apparently. That's a bit odd. Valk'rain missed the turn there because he was frozen. I don't know if that was from just looking or... Could get some early damage down here. Come on then, Fenrir, show me what you're made of. That burn damage going out. Nothing else to use though, unfortunately. So that'll be the end of his turn there. We did send these Voidlings a lot. I mean, that move is so cool. Who doesn't like laser beams? I think what we'll do is we'll leave Valk'rain and Freya to deal with these ones. Then we'll use Loki and Fenrir to deal with these. I mean, they're pretty damaged down now anyway. There's no... I suppose he's not really lower down. Oh, he's out of range there. We'll use Loki just to finish these up. Could use the elemental totem. This could be our first chance to see what the elemental totems could do. Jeez, that was a mouthful. I think what we'll do is we'll pop it in front as well. Ooh, I was expecting to have a little bit more health than that. But at least he could do a bit more damage. I mean, it's going to go next, so it can do some damage as well. Let's pop our 10% damage boost. And we'll pop our peace of mind as well, get some extra damage going there, get our stats boost up. We'll take this guy down. Oh, damn! I did some damage. I take it back. It can have 26 health if it's doing damage like that. I don't want to set up Freya now. She's got a high amount of dodge ability, so I think what we'll do is we'll place her in front here. Blood's like her best plaything at the moment. We'll encourage the whole party, get our stats boosted up again. Get that pre-fight setup going. There's the damage, look at that. Attracted a bit of attention, but that's no biggie. Valk'rain can knock them all down when it's his turn. We can summon another totem. Assuming that gets rid of just the totem that's already in play. Well, while we're messing around with it, why don't we just have a look? Can we summon it in the blood? I'm pretty sure it says that it gets... Oh, so it's corresponding to the element that it's in. Blood's not an element, but poison is. Oh damn, you can summon multiple totems. Okay, I'm a fan of that. That's gonna come in handy. Valkyrie can knock everyone down here now. We'll have none of that. Put some of these Voidlings out of their misery. Then he can go in on this. Let's see what we got left. Oh, I must have hit the tree there. That's unfortunate. Oh, Valk'rain's there. I was wondering where Valk'rain went then. Drop these down. As much damage as we can on those. And oh, okay. I think the fiery void work can they explode. keep that in mind. Ignite these as well and just finish off the fight. I very much can finish off the fight, but I set my whole party on fire. Glad to see that that theme's returned back to the stream. Valk'rain being the ones to come off worse there. We'll get Freya into this blood. She gets her health back through there. I wonder why the Voidwalker was stealing people. That's an interesting one. But the good part about that was first encounter so far in this episode just went swimmingly. And that double totem, that's going to be so handy in later on fights when I can get up up high. We'll take both of those. We'll get Freya to pick up the source. Everyone can pick up their own source, so I think the more we have in the party, the better off we're going to be. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to help that lady, though. I don't know if that's a win or a loss there.
I remember one just like this picking me up. Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. But what happened here?
There's a severed head down here. Let's see if we can find out any information off this.
You twist your head around as the Magisters haul you away. Your wife and two boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Wendy cries out something to you. You tell yourself it was, "I love you," or "We'll wait for you." But the truth is, you didn't catch it. The farm recedes from view behind you.
So it looks like they took one of the farmers there. It's definitely someone held captive. What? Tentacle lash. So that's another good thing with the racial, what's up this way, with the elves, is that they get abilities off the limbs that they're finding, which is really useful. Maybe we'll be able to find some summoning spells across here. There's a young lad on the bridge. Whoa, that's a roar.
Doesn't sound promising, does it?
Doesn't sound promising at all. Whoa. There's a lot of void woken over the bridge there. See if this lad knows anything about it.
The boy lobs a stone across the river. It makes a long arc before plunging into the water below.
Good effort.
Oh, Ma! Are you alright? Ma!
I feel like we're going to be picking up our first quest here down on the Reaper's Coast. Let's see what he's doing out here alone.
Please! You have to help her!
That wrecked caravan's a point of interest on our map there. We'll have to go back to that in a sec.
There was a fight. Some dwarves attacked some magisters and there were sorcerers too. And then the bugs came. Those void things.
Voidlings definitely seem to be swarming over the shores at the moment. Which is good for us. Plenty of fighting to do.
They killed everyone. And my mom got them to chase her. And she went across the bridge. And then she raised the bridge and she told me to run. And now she's stuck over there with them.
I think we're definitely going to console him and tell her that his mother did what she had to do to protect him. We definitely got to try and get him to shelter,
Not
though.
without Ma. Family doesn't just leave each other.
Or this is like an escort quest where the NPC walks at like 1 mile per hour, just like just strolling behind. We're definitely going to help.
You
It's in
will.
our Paladin genes to go help. This is definitely our cry out for. We'll do everything we can to help.
Maybe you can cross the river then. Ma lifted the bridge, but there's got to be another way, right?
Oh, there will be. And if there's not, we'll make one.
Yeah. You'll make one, and I'll...
His gaze shoots to the ground. He grabs a small flat pebble and chucks it across the river. Again, it lands in the water below, well before reaching the other side of the cliffs.
That's it, our inspiring presences. Made his strength come back.
I'll keep distracting him.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just leave him here, because I think we have to give the quest to this guy. So at least we'll know where he is
performs the
then.
Divine Order salute.
Now go out, Ma.
We're going to go help Market. So we definitely can't get over this way.
Come on.
We'll have a quick look. Whoa, that just crit hit something there. They fighting each other? They are. That benefits us then if they're going to keep fighting around. Maybe by the time we get around there, they'd have killed each other. There definitely only seems to be one way up there, and I'm assuming we might be able to loot round if we discover some more areas in the black fog here. Continue our adventure round. Let's go see what this caravan's all about. Freya's back up to full health again, which is good. There's a lot of dead people here. Go take your boots, sir. Voidtated, disassembled hand. I wonder if Freya can still eat that.
You remember a cold childhood in a no-hope fishing town, bullied mercilessly by a dwarf named Lohar. With no other prospects, you sign up as a magister, eager for the power denied you all your life.
That's quite a turn of events there. Take the hide off that. They're always useful to sell. Yeah, the void-tainted arm here. There's a survivor there. I think what we'll do is we'll talk to the survivor first.
White as Driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them!
I think what we'll do is we'll use our intelligence here and so that we tell her that she's in shock.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
In regards to B, she's definitely got me void-woken, hasn't she?
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the magisters. The dwarves. Dead. And the sorcerers. Gone.
Let's find out some more. Let's press her for some more
Her
information.
eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
Shame when we get like the backflashes of information. There's not actually a proper backflash visual.
I don't know. Oh, Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss Lohar will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
Let's try and press her more for this information about the sorcerers.
No, I don't know.
Oh, that dwarf option there definitely sticks out. We're going to use that there. See, it was definitely the dwarf the dwarf comment.
She looks up at you through tear-stained eyes, but you can see her resolve hardening as she remembers who she is and what she stands for.
At the moment, all we've seen is bush.
Maybe. Oh, Seven Sympathy. I saw those things dragging the sorcerers along the cliffs towards the wreckers' caves. No more. It's gone.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
She's off. So we got ourselves another quest there. We have to see what's going on around here. A lot of, well, there's a key there. We'll pick that up. There's a lot of unanswered questions going on so far. Got some unidentified legs that we'll take. Oh, we've got some gold. We're no longer broke. No longer broke. Need to send them, over to Freya. And then we'll get Fenrir to identify these legs. That's what we need. Good physical armor legs there that we can pop onto Valk'rain just to make him that little bit tougher. There we go. Keeping his blue theme going. So let's have a quick loot of these bodies. There's loads of bloody legs and everything. This is definitely where Loki's going to come into his element here. Where's his head? saying that there's one there, but I can't actually click on it to pick it up. Let's try this torso, see if we get anything from that.
Eloisa was the prettiest girl, not to others, but to you. Her luminous eyes shone brighter than the moon. The day you collared her for Fort Joy, you wept every tear you had. You never cried again.
With all this void-tainted meat he's eating, he's going to get, like, gut rot or something.
You stride past the chained sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister Guard. He offers only a bleary-eyed stare of disinterest in return, before shoving the chained sorcerers aboard. As you watch them cower, you cannot help but feel annoyance. After all, don't they know they're going to be saved?
Can't say that, Oh, there's the head. Let's eat that. Let's eat the head.
Warm red wine
This is
flows
one way to
down
say
your
it.
throat. The languor of a tavern evening soothes you. Suddenly, shrieks rend the night. The Magisters have come. Warm red blood flows down your face.
There's not a lot of information coming out here so far about what actually happened. I mean, obviously we know that the Voidlings came and they took away the sorcerers.
Collared by Magisters in the far north, you were forced marched to this foreign land. A moment of hope as a grinning dwarf removes your source collar. Seconds later, void-woken death.
Well, that's no good then. Let's get this arm.
Work, work, work. That's all there was in Driftwood for a dwarf like you. Until you got involved in the anti-Magister resistance. Then, the work was still there, but also purpose. Purpose worth dying for.
He definitely died for it. Last hand now. So the theme of this episode is cannibalism.
From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps, Magister footsteps. Wood creaks above your head. One of them has paused. Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory. You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha!
There's no real useful information from there. There's more source there though, so it's Loki's turn to go sit in the pool of green. At least no one's throwing it up this episode. Some more gold. Making our riches back. One gold coin at a time. There's nothing else that we can loot from down there. Let's go open this chest here. I'm assuming that's where the key was. Well, whoa. I'm kind of glad that we came to this caravan now. We've just found all the loots. I mean, that's... Even with the 9% extra damage, that one still outdoes it. So that's going on there. That's built for Valk'rain, that is. Nice looking axe too. And those plate boots can go on as well. Giving that extra armor as well. He's going to be up front at all times, so... I don't see why not sticking all this extra armor on for him. Send that skull to Fenrir. Oh, don't mean to unlock him there. Let's continue up onto this path then. We did pick up a few extra. We've got a hide and seek here now. So we got a few more quests that we can be doing across here. We still can't find Sheila's people as well and drop off that necklace that she gave us. There's some chickens going on here. What we got? Let's see if Loki can find any information off these. So near the site.
Eggy gone. Baby Eggy gone for good.
Oh.
Help.
How can we help you with your eggs, my lady?
Marge, so. Ask Marge.
Which one's Marge? Oh, Big Marge. There you go. That gives it away.
I saw.
Okay.
They were stolen. The babies, the eggs, something took them.
Let's see what happened.
Thief! Horrible thief! It came in the night. It took the eggs. It scrambled away fast.
Getting a lot of information out of this chicken so far. What did the thief look like?
Big as a cow. Big as a house. And many legs. Too many.
That sounds like the Voidlings.
If I showed you, you could bring them back. You could bring them back. Map. Show me your map.
So we're offering our aid to a chicken here. The divine chicken quest.
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and picks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went. But they've changed so much. Much. Bring them back.
I don't know why that's making me laugh so much, but I'm so glad that we're helping these chickens. Got some raw eggs on the floor there. I don't need any of that. On that note then, I think we'll leave these chickens alone. There's a nice little camp down here. I wonder if there's anything that we need to look at. Oh, there's a lad there as well. Got a cooking station. We've got nothing to cook. Not that I assume that anyone in this party is a good cook anyway. There's a lot of poisoned fish around here. Makes me wonder why there's so much poison going around in the sea down there. Just like give us another quest.
Whistling an off-key tune as he strolls about shiftily. He raises an eyebrow at your approach, but says nothing.
Ain't up to out. Just looking for someone.
It's a bit of a scary world, kid, to be walking around on your own looking for someone.
Cena, Ben Mesd.
Seen him in the past, but he's not here. Oh yeah, he's dead, isn't he?
Ooh, Baron won't like that. Won't like that one little bit.
I'll be the one to break the news to him.
The
I don't
kid
know who
shoves
this
his
Baron
hands
is.
in his pockets and ambles off, resuming his tuneless whistling.
I assume that's probably one of the origin quests then. What we got here? What's this signpost for?
Welcome to Driftwood.
Driftwood sounds good. So I think we just found our first town. What's this up here? Oh, a hanging station. That's not. We will stay away from that.
You know what, Raymond? Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet, piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
This is either going to end up in a massive fight here, or our opinion on the Magisters might take a quick turn.
Halt, dwarf! What word do you bring?
Considering that we are Paladin, let's tell him about the bad news about the dead Magister's dwarfs down there. I'm assuming he's already going to know.
His face goes pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The Voidwoken come.
That's right, kiddo.
You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen. Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instructions.
I like how, like, just before this point, every Magister could make out that we were a sorcerer.
Are you sure?
And now this guy's just got, like, no idea. Just casually letting a stranger just walk into Driftwood.
As long as there's no sorcerers, there's no...
Which it looks like it's on lockdown. But at least now we've met the first town. I assume this... Oh, there's a chest up there. Well, the first things first, we're getting to this chest. I want to pass up this opportunity. It's not under lock and key, so finders keepers. 171 gold, we'll take that. There we go. So far, Driftwood agrees with us. Let's go see what else we got in here now then. Oh, we got quite a few quests in here. These points of interest. Driftwood's obviously that one there. Let's see what we've got in here then. Bull stable there. So this is... oh, there's a waypoint. So this is definitely our first town that we made to then. And I think what I'll do then, and on that note, this seems like a perfect opportunity to end this episode. So this episode's theme was definitely eating a lot of meat. Poor Loki's gonna have gut rot by the end of this series. But until next time, adventurers, thanks for tuning in and farewell.